process. So when you're going through your scanning exercises or your scanning process, so what kind of information are you looking for?
So what am I looking for? It's essentially everything that, and that there are terms, there are disruptions, there are transformations, and so on. There is unconventional wisdom, outlier. But in the end, what I always say, it's an oddity. It's something you look at and you're going, really, why would anybody do this? At this stage, it might be simply a mistake. Nevertheless, it's a different approach. And by doing this and putting the information together, you can develop a rich set to work with what the future might bring. So, in these classes, what we start with is general understanding, and I essentially give the spiel that I provided you in the first half an hour. You want to go from developments to patterns and then to narratives, identify those in impact uncertainty chart, and then extract what that means for your strategy and for your potential options. And I will do the same with classes. So first we talk about why are we doing this? Why is this helpful? What are we looking for? And then we will collect events and developments that could have an impact on the future. Now, there is a little bit the problem. It can be everything. It can be a new product introduction, a new technology, a new marketing approach, consumer behavior. It can be anecdotal evidence. It can be you're coming home and your children doing something on the computer and you're going, that's kind of bizarre. I've never seen this. This could indicate a change because somewhere it's starting. There are two things to be said, though. You want to make sure it's relevant. People tend to get hung up with curiosities. They are interesting, they are fun, but in the end, if you think about it, what it means for businesses, likely not that much. So you want to sort those out. You want to focus on the relevant ones. And then you want to make sure that it's actually an accurate and reliable data point. And this is becoming increasingly difficult with mis and disinformation. When I started more than 20 years ago, it was difficult to get information. I mean, we literally still copied articles and then you had to analyze it. It was difficult to put it in a form and shape to sort through. Now it's the opposite problem. There's so much information, and a lot of it is actually wrong, misleading, or parts are missing. So you really want to make sure to clean up the data points and to put them into context to understand if this is real information, if the company is actually doing what the reporter is trying to say. Um, that's as a side note. Reporting has become more problematic too because everybody's faster, faster, faster. And reporters and journalists have to be faster, faster, faster. So there is a tendency to just take over information, for instance, from a press release, which might stretch the truth. So it's about relevant information and it's about making sure that it's accurate. Otherwise, every source is fair game.
Understand. Okay, so